everybody. It's great to be here tonight. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk with you and ask for your endorsement tonight. This is my first time to one of these meetings, and it's pretty exciting. It's like raw politics, and I am just delighted to be here. What a great country we live in. What a great state we live in. I look at my life up until now, and I'm amazed at the blessings that have been bestowed on me. The last time I ran for office, when I ran for the Longhorn Band president, I was in the marching band at the University of Texas. Yes, I'm an old Longhorn. But I'm also a very good Buckeye these days. And I beat the good old boys at that game. I became the first woman president. If my mom were here, she'd want me to tell you that. In a long history of the Longhorn Band tradition, and became president for 2 years. So I think I did something right when I got there. I moved to Ohio in 1987 at the age of 25 with a little bit more than a dream and all my worldly belongings in my dad's horse trailer. I know it makes for a good Texas story, but it's the truth. I set out on my own American dream and grew my business grade A notes from the ground up. I'm a proud business owner, but really more importantly than that, I'm a proud wife to my husband Jack, he's in the back of the room, and to my daughter, my daughter Betsy, who's a 4th grader at 9 years old. She's a great campaigner, and I'm blessed to have such supportive family members. I'm engaged in the community. I am co-president of the PTO. Tonight my co-president's here with me. Sherry, thank you for being here to support me. I'm involved with the Dublin Kiwanis, the University Community Business Association for 20 years, maybe 22, and I'm a proud member of the Joanne Davidson Ohio Leadership Institute, part of a strong network of Republican women across the state. Let's hear it from Joanne Davidson. Republican who believes in fiscal conservatism and personal freedom. However, I've been disappointed at the direction of our country and our state, like many of you. There are burdens and taxes and regulations that take time away from my core business and from my life. Let's face it, Ohio has got to become more business friendly in order to solve the crises that are before us. We keep hearing about the Ohio budget crisis, and on the national level, if you were to believe our president, you'd think money grows on trees. Well, I'm running because I want to make Ohio a business-friendly state. We rank number 12 in the highest taxes per capita, and in every other indicator, economic indicators, we rank like 35 to 50th in the country. Loss of jobs, poverty, and number of young people leaving our state. But where does that tax money come from that people talk about we need to run our state? I hate to tell you, it doesn't grow on trees. Without business, there is no tax revenue, and there is no money for the government to do the work that it needs to do. When I hear today's Democratic political leaders talk, they are continually bashing business and trying to tell us how to run our business. I think it'd be like me telling my customers how to behave. We have to change our thinking when it comes to business and government. Business is the, oh, you already gave me that 2-minute warning. Are you kidding me? In 2009, the Tax Foundation State Business Tax Climate Index ranked Ohio 47, which was a slight improvement from the year before we were 48. We have to demand of our state government more accountability, and more importantly to me, more cutting for things that aren't done right. When my business sales go down, I don't go out and I do go out and drum up more business, I absolutely do. But more importantly, we get around the conference table and say, what can we cut? And it doesn't have to be the most important programs. It can be things. There's redundancy and inefficiency in government. And I can tell you from my website, you can go look at a whole thing about my mom's $2,400 wheelchair from Medicare. So you've heard about me, but what you really want to know is, can she win? And yes, I can. I'm here to tell you I think it takes 4 things to win a campaign. Ideas, hard work, people, and money. Jim Collins, yes it does. Jim Collins' book, Good to Great, has a section in there called the BHAG. You got to have a big, hairy, audacious goal. And when Nike started their business, they had one BHAG, and it was crush Reebok. And I have one BHAG myself, crush Carney, and it's going to happen. Because I started on my business, how I have a lot of volunteers. I'd like to thank them all. Could you stand up just for a second, my volunteers, say hi? And I have the money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're not proud for themselves enough. Anyway, I've raised over $25,000. I have $24,000 in the bank. I think we need to run government more like a business, and I have that experience to bring to make it happen. I put together my campaign much like I put together my business plan. I started last spring in April with a meeting, and then in July I had my first kitchen cabinet meeting. I've been doing this for a few months, and I'm not kidding myself. John Carney's a formidable opponent, and I ask you for your vote tonight. I'm Kathy Eshelman, I'm a Scott Brown Republican, and I ask you very sincerely to please vote for me for the endorsement. Thank you.